What is going on, everybody? My name is Gems Magics. Welcome back to some more Temur Stormwing Delver content. We're going to be running through a Modern League with our Temur Stormwing Delver list, though this list we're going to be playing today is going to be running Hooting Mandrills. This is a list that a player in the Temur Delver, yes, there's a Temur Delver Discord, the Temur Delver Discord took to a 5-0 finish twice. This build is very close to his build. The difference in this one is I cut one Thought Scour and added in a basic mountain. He had 4 Thought Scours, no basic mountain. I like running 18 lands over 17 and having the basic mountain in there, but either way, I think in his list also he only ran 2 Flame Slashes, no Magmatic Sinkholes. I'm going to try out 1 Flame Slash, 1 Magmatic Sinkhole, because there are times where 5 damage is, you know, just what you need versus 4 damage, and at instant speed versus sorcery speed. So we'll see if those changes are a problem. You know, adding in a 4th Delve card over a Thought Scour might be a bit of an issue, right? So typically we'd be running 3 Hooting Mandrills, 2 Flame Slashes, 4 Thought Scours. But we now have a Magmatic Sinkhole, which is sort of like a 4th Hooting Mandrills in the fact it's a Delve card. And we're only running 3 Thought Scours instead of 4. So hopefully that doesn't hamper our ability to put cards in our graveyard and make these Delve cards harder to cast. But we'll find out. So as for sideboard, I think this is the setup I'm going to be running. So 2 Ceremonious Rejections. E-Tron right now is a little bit more prevalent than it was before. So that's kind of to hedge up that matchup. Aether Gust for the red-green mid-range deck that's pretty prevalent also right now with Bloodbraid Elves and, you know, Magus the Moon, stuff like that. 2 Blood Moons. There are still the snow decks that are trying to play their deck without running Astrolabe anymore, so this is just to kind of hose those decks. 2 Life Goes On for the burn matchups and the aggressive red decks, which are still pretty prevalent as well right now. 2 Veil of Summer. Jund decks have started to come back a bit more too now that the snow decks aren't as prevalent, and so Veil of Summer is very good against that. 1 Klothys. This is primarily for control matchups, so like blue-white control or like blue-white Sharkblade has started to become a little bit of a thing, and we need a threat that is just difficult for them to remove, so that's where Klothys can come in. Grafdigger's Cage for Dredge or any other graveyard shenanigans. Especially since we're not running Snapcaster in this list, Grafdigger's Cage works great. And then 2 Engineered Explosives as a way to shore up, you know, any of the decks that are playing a lot of tokens or trying to go wide on us. This also can, of course, destroy enchantments or artifacts if they're, you know, relatively low costing. So it's a bit of a catch-all. And seeing as we're only running Delver as our 1-drop, most of the time Explosives on 1 or 0 is going to be really good, and it's not really going to hamper our deck too much. So yeah, so this is the list. See how it goes. See you on round 1. Welcome to round 1 of this Temur Modern Hooting Stormwing Delver League. We are up against Winged Hussar. We are on the play. And this opening hand, it's not great. We have a threat, but we have no way to get it out on the table very well. And we really just have a Tarfire and a Stubbs, which is probably not very relevant. So we're going to mulligan this. All right. 4 lands with 2 threats, one of which is being a Stormwing is not great, but I think it's at least keepable. So we're going to keep it. Let's bottom. I guess we'll bottom the Misty since we have all of our colors. Let's start on just Island Delver Go. That way we don't reveal more information than we have to. See what our opponent does. If this Delver lives or not. I like their background. I think this is Force of Will, right? It's a cool border. I've never seen like this little gold border. It looks like they have like 2019 or something, like a year. This must be like a special edition type of deal. Gemstone Mine. Is this Dredge? Serum Visions. Okay. This is probably Ad Nauseam. I think Ad Nauseam typically starts. Ad Nauseam plays Gemstone Mine. They definitely play Serum Vision. So I think this is Ad Nauseam, which means that our hand. Oh God, Misty Rainforest. Our hand is not very good right now. Okay. Well, I guess we'll play Scalding Tarn. Go to combat attack for 1. End of turn, we're going to fetch and just probably fetch, do nothing. Oh, Waterlogged Grove. Maybe this is Neobrand? Waterlogged Grove's not usually a card that Ad Nauseam would play. Might be Neoform. Alright, please flip your Delver. Our opponent will give us priority. Stormwing. God. Okay. Well. Okay. Let's play Waterlogged Grove. Go to combat. Attack for 1. We're then going to Lightning Bolt and cast Stormwing number 1. Hopefully that will scry us into something to flip our Delver. Oh God. That's not good. Alright, well, we are bottoming both of these, so... Gotta hope our Delver blind flips. And knowing our luck, that's not gonna happen. So... Cross our fingers. Metamorphose. Okay. So they pitched to me Spirit Guide. I'm pretty sure this is Neoform. Which means that... This is not good for us. Though if they're metamorphosing now, maybe that means they don't have anything? Okay. Nope. I have Allosaurus Rider. Yep. Alright, well, we're just gonna pass priority here and let them do their thing. See if we're dead. Probably are, but we'll see. Yeah, okay, they got Griselbrand. Yep, don't hit anything. Oh, dang. Say they didn't, thought maybe they didn't have it, but nope, they did. Alright, so we're probably dead now. But we'll still make them do it anyway. I mean, if we're not dead, they're definitely dead next turn. So, because they're not be able to pay for 3 Summoners packs. But I'm pretty sure we're dead. Well, this is fun. How are you guys? Do you have a good weekend? This is, by the way, I'm recording this on a Sunday, so hopefully your weekend was enjoyable. My weekend was great. I went up to my cabin and enjoyed some lake time with my wife and my daughter, and it's a good time. Yep. And I come back to this. Yeah. What the heck? Children of what? You gain life, youth, life you've lost this turn. Oh, that's a interesting little addition. I mean, whatever, right? It's like, it's just cute. Yep, you got it. You win. Okay, so, Grafdigger's Cage coming in. Veil of Summers coming in. What else? Flame Slash is coming out. Tarfires come out. Aether Gust maybe even comes in. Probably Blossoming Defense comes out. Is there anything else? That's probably about it. You really just want to hit Grafdigger's Cage. Yeah, probably this. See how it goes. Yep, we would like to play first. Ooh. Well, we have Thought Scour, which can potentially get a Hooting Mandrills. But that could be too slow. So I think we're going to mulligan. It's like the same hand, minus the Thought Scour. Alright, well, we're going to keep this one. We're going to bottom probably the Mandrills. Now the question is, do we play Delver? They revealed Chancellor. Okay, so we're not going to play Delver. We're just going to play Scalding Tarn and say go. So then if they try to go off on turn 1, we can Vapor Snag their what's his face? Griselbrand. We can Vapor Snag their Griselbrand. Since they have an extra green mana here, so. Okay, I'm not doing anything with it. Alright, so then we're just going to go fetch and get a Steam Vents. Draw land, please. That's land, but it's not the land we're looking for. Alright, so I think we still need to hold open Vapor Snag. So I think we're just going to shock this in and say go. And then end of turn, we might just like Manamorphose. Just to... Ooh, they missed a land drop. Yeah, we're going to Manamorphose here just to cycle. We'll go like blue-red or something. Blue-red. Oh, wait. We'll just throw this Lightning Bolt out there. Yeah. No point not to, I guess. Yep, okay. Alright, I think we just have to say, oh man, really need to put something on the table. We're just going to play it safe. We're just going to say go. I don't want to tap out, because if we do and they just go next turn like Allosaurus Rider, play land, and then Neoform, we're probably just going to lose, so. Missing land drops again. Okay. Well, maybe we should be putting pressure on the table. God, we need to hit a land. Alright, whatever. They could just be like baiting us and just waiting. And now they just go off and win. If they do, like, kudos to them. You know, next level plays here. Alright, sweet. So, we have a threat now. Wish we had more blue mana, but that's fine. Let's go to combat. Attack for 3. And I'm just going to hold open mana now. If we had a second blue source, then we could Serum Visions and then have Stubborn Denial up as a hard counter, but we don't, so... Okay, I could stub this. If they have a Pact of Negation... If they have a Pact, they have a Pact, right? Like, whether we stub it or not, I think we just have to stub this. Yeah, I think we just try to stub it. If they packed us, they packed us. I mean, like, they'd either packed the Vapor Snag, or they'd, you know, they'd packed at some point, so might as well just stop them now. Alright, sweet. Beautiful, that's what we're looking for. Okay, so Serum Visions, Grafdigger's Cage is exactly what we need. So bottom and top. Let's cast the other Serum Visions. We don't need either of these. Play the cage out. Go to combat, swing for 4, and then pass turn. So now they have to have a way to get this off the table before they can go Griselbrand or anything. And they don't. Sweet. Okay. All right. So we played it a little bit safe there. We maybe should have gone and put pressure down faster, but again, with this deck in particular, as soon as you give them the opening to do their thing, they're probably just going to win. You know, it's not like most other decks where like you maybe have a turn to like do something. Like as soon as they get their opening, it's just game over. So, you know, I maybe played a little bit too conservative, but at the same time, I kind of needed to. So, I don't think we change anything. Yeah, I don't think we change anything. Let's just submit it right back. All right, they're on the play now, so we really need to hope that they don't just turn one kill us, which is certainly a possibility, which is why this deck is not fun to play against, but, you know, it is what it is, so we'll see what happens. They might be deciding whether or not they want to mulligan. Chose to play first. Oh, nope. This is not good enough. This is mulligan. All right. This is way better. So we're keeping this for sure. We'll bottom the sinkhole. Yep. Bottom the sinkhole. Okay. Well, let's just hope they don't turn one us so we can get this Grafdigger's Cage down. It's kind of our only plan. Don't have a threat, but we have our cage. So, all right. Let's just shock this in. That way we already have green open too for the Veil of Summer. Please don't have a Spell Pierce. All right, we're good. I don't even know if they run Spell Pierce out of the sideboard, but it would have really sucked if they Spell Pierce that. They could just beat us now with an Allosaurus Rider, to be honest. But if they do, at least you have an Aether Gust. Huh. Alright, well. Our Veil of Summer wouldn't have protected us from that, so. I guess we'll just play Misty, say go. We have Aether Gust, so that if they do play Allosaurus Rider and then they go to Neoform it, we can Aether Gust. And again, hopefully they don't have a Pact Negation in their hand. Okay, that's good news for us. They're digging. All right, so let's go fetch Steam Vents, and we will Thought Scour ourselves. Okay, we got a threat, so that's step one. I really wish I would stop drawing lands. Guess we'll just play Misty and play Delver. Say go. We will probably hold this fetch till our upkeep, so that way if... Oh, sweet. All right, I was going to say we'll hold this fetch till our upkeep, so that way if we see something we don't want to draw, we can fetch it away before we draw it. But sometimes, you know, you just get lucky. So, sweet. Win in round one against Neoform. See you in round two. Welcome to round two, ladies and gentlemen, of this Modern League with me, Gems Magics. We are here again playing more Temur Stormwing Hooting Delver. And we are currently 1-0. We won round one against Neoform. Got a little bit lucky. They just kind of drew badly. We are up against MA7X. Or M7X, Max 7. And we are on the draw. This hand looks fine, so we're going to keep it. Having a turn one threat is always great, especially when we don't know what we're up against, but we always want to have pressure on the table. So, see what our opponent does. Basic Island into Serum Visions. Okay. This could be a lot of different things. Could be Storm. There's been a little bit of a resurgence of Storm I've seen online quite a bit, so certainly a possibility. If it is, we at least have Tarfire and Flame Slash for removal. So let's go fetch Breeding Pool. So we have our green source since we have Basic Mountain for red. And play out this Delver. And then we'll see what our opponent does on their turn two. What do they do with their Serum Visions? One on bottom and one on top. Okay, so they kept something. Watery Grave. Okay. This could be Grixis Death Shadow. Fatal Push. Okay. So it could be Grixis Death Shadow for sure. Could be like Sultai Control. Though if it was Sultai Control, I feel like they would be running Snow. Because they typically run Quaddle. So, alright. Just going to pass turn here. And we will probably Thought Scar ourselves end of turn. And then potentially Tarfire something if we need to. Okay, so this could be Grixis Death Shadow. Could be Esper Mentor. Also a deck that I've seen, you know, running around a little bit. So, all right, there's white. So it is Esper. So it could be Esper Mentor, Stoneforge Mystic. All right. So we're going to Tarfire this. See what they get. Sword of Fire and Ice. All right. So let's Thought Scar ourselves. Hooting Mandrills is a great draw, though I wish... Beautiful. I was going to say, I wish we had a second blue source that we can cast Hooting Mandrills and have a Stubborn Denial up, which we do now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we're going to delve everything except for Tarfire because we want to keep Tarfire for Tribal, for Tarmogoyf, and we're likely to get land and pretty much every other card type back in there, but Tribal. I mean, I guess we have Tarfire in hand too, but either way. So, yeah, let's say go. So we'll see if they can deal with our 4/4, which is not Fatal Pushable, though it is to Fairy. Yeah, that's not going to resolve. Good try, though. Good try. Okay. So this is just seeming like it's Esper Mentor, or probably Esper Stoneblade, or whatever. Esper Control. Now the question is do we crack a land now, hoping to draw something? I think so. That's not what we're looking to draw. Okay, well, that's fine. Probably crack our Fiery Islet too. They path us here, you know, or do that. That's fine too, I guess. We had no way to stop it anyway, even if we hadn't have done it. Stormwing's a great draw. Okay. All right, so let's fetch basic island, and we can Manamorphose. Let's go like red, or like blue-red. It's fine. Cast Stormwing. And then we can cast Hooting Mandrills too. Try into land. No, Lightning Bolt though I'll take. Let's put this Mandrills back out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, say go. We've got 2 threats on the table that are both unpushable. They are pathable. I'd assume they're running path in their deck. Okay, they have a Brazen Borrower. That's fine. You have a lot of removal for that. Castle Ardenvale. Interesting. Ooh. I forgot about that card. Yeah, so that's a pretty good one. Okay, well, they have Pro Blue and Red. So that protects them from our Stormwing, but it doesn't protect them from our Mandrills. But it does give them protection from all of the removal we have in our deck. So we are going to have to be pretty sneaky about how we get damage through. Oh, and they're just going to come in. Okay. I mean, they're hitting us for 7, and we're going to hit them back for a lot. They might be dead. Like, how much damage are we going to do? Let's see. So they can hit us for 7. We're going to be at 8. We're going to hit them for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, they're dead. Okay. 15. Yeah, they're dead. So, it doesn't matter. You dead. Good try, opponent. Serum Visions. Storming is just such a freaking house, man. This card is absurd. Oh, pfft. Okay. Well, yeah, now they're just super dead. So, go to combat. You're dead. Attack with all. Tarfire you. Lightning Bolt you. And Blossoming Defense you, just because I can. Alright, you're dead. That was fun. Alright, so it looks like we're just up against like Esper Control or Esper Stoneblade. So Veiled Summer's coming in. Blood Moon is coming in. What else? Klothys probably, because it's like a control matchup. And we want those cards that are hard for them to answer. Vapor Snake comes out. The only creatures we saw were Stoneforge Mystic and Brazen Borrower, both of which either have an enter the battlefield effect or can be reused if we bounce it back to their hand. So we don't want to Vapor Snake their stuff. Let's see. So they're running swords. We don't have anything in our deck. Well, we don't have anything that like enchantment artifact removal per se, but we do have engineered explosives, which can kill a sword, but it can't kill Batterskull, but it can kill a Batterskull token. So, all right, what do we get rid of here? They don't have lots of creatures. Well, I guess we don't know per se. They might have Mentor in their deck. It could be in the sideboard. I think we want to get rid of Sinkhole in case they could be bringing like Rest in Peace on us for sure. Which actually, they're bringing Rest in Peace. Klothys is not very good, so maybe we don't bring in Klothys. Let's cut one Sinkhole and cut my one Tarfire. Yeah, let's try this. We'll see if this is right or not. I would imagine they're going to bring in Rest in Peace, since they just saw us play a Mandrills like twice on them. So, which means our Goyfs and our Mandrills are not going to be great. Oh, God. Well, we have a Delver on turn 1, but that's about it. This is a mulligan, unfortunately. Alright. We're going to keep it, but this is not great either. We don't have a threat. Probably just throw back the Waterlogged Grove. Okay. We have Lightning Bolt at least to kill a Stoneforge Mystic. Drawing lands is not what we want to draw. Alright, we'll play Scalding Tarn. Pass turn. Okay, so no white mana. At least I didn't fetch white. Inquisition. I mean, sure. Like, whatever. I would assume they'll probably take Lightning Bolt or maybe Stubborn Denial so they can cast like a Teferi next turn. Okay. Yep. It's fine. We'll go fetch Steam Vents. And then we'll probably fetch Basic Island and Basic Forest so that if we draw a Blood Moon, we can Blood Moon. Alright, let's play Scalding Tarn. And I guess just pass. Yeah. Assume they're going to land a 3-mana Teferi here. Yep. Yep, knew that was coming. Alright, let's go get Basic Island. Let's Thought Scour ourselves. Please draw Blood Moon. Okay, Tarmogoyf isn't the worst. Though I wish we had a second green source so we could play Tarmogoyf and... I guess we couldn't keep up Blossoming Defense anyway because we can't play things at instant speed. Because 3 mana Teferi is such a fun Magic card. So... Well, we get to play Goyf. We can Lightning Bolt the Teferi so they can't bounce the Goyf. Well, there's our basic forest. Okay. I guess let's just go fetch Breeding Pool. Yeah, let's get Breeding Pool. Play Goyf. And then we'll Lightning Bolt the Teferi so they can't bounce our Goyf. I mean, they can bounce with Petty Theft, but they can't bounce it with their Teferi. So, yep. Okay. They probably have like a Fatal Push in their hand anyway, but we'll see. Or that. All right. Yep. All right. Well, we're going to play Metamorphose. We'll go blue-red. Are they going to force negation this? Okay, no. Blue-red. Metamorphose. Blue-red. Serum Visions. Delver. Not what we are looking for. Or is it what we're looking for? I mean, we want threats. I guess we can top one, bottom the other. Serum Visions. Sure, top both of those. So we know that our Delver is going to flip. Play Delver. Say go. Yep, we have a threat. We know it's going to flip. Maybe we shouldn't have kept both Tarfires, but, you know. Okay. You gonna shock? Nope. Stoneforge. Alright. Please don't have a Fatal Push in your hand. Sword of Fire and Ice. Okay. Please don't Fatal Push this. Please don't Fatal Push this. Please don't kill it. Alright, if they don't have removal, we can Blossoming Defense our Delver. Pump it high enough to kill the Teferi and Tarfire the Stoneforge down. That's our plan. So we're going to cast this on here. See if they kill it in response. Please don't kill it. Please don't kill it. Don't kill it, please. Please don't let it die. Please, Magic Gods. Oh, please don't let it die. Come on. Oh, thank God. All right, sweet. Okay. Kill that. Wait, we can pay the mana. Yes. 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 Sweet. I was like, oh no, they got us. Wait a minute. All right. Well, they have a Sword of Fire and Ice in their hand. and one other unknown. I guess now 2 unknowns, but no creature to put it on? God, you... Whatever. They can bounce our Delver. It's fine. We have a Tarfire on top of our decks. We know that's going to die. So, not too big of a deal. Okay, so play the Delver back. Kill that. And we're back to square one. Okay, so they have a Sword of Fire and Ice still in their hand, and one unknown, and they're gonna draw. We just need them to not draw a creature. We need them to not draw a creature. Alright, well, that sucks. So, yeah, now we are in a very tough spot. Yep. So our Delver's dead. Now we need to draw like a Tarmogoyf or a Hooting Mandrills. Blood Moon's sort of a start, I guess. I mean, I guess we'll just like do this. It's not great when you're behind. Obviously, we would have loved to have been ahead and Blood Moon them. But, you know, it is what it is, so. Alright, if we can get a Tarmogoyf or Hooting Mandrills, we may be able to stem the bleeding here. Double blue. If we had fetched Basic Island instead of Breeding Pool. Okay, well, that's fine. Go to game 3. Maybe we do want to bring in Engineered Explosives for their swords and stuff. Because once they're on the table, like, there's literally nothing we can do to get rid of them, so. What do we cut? Playing a lot of bounce effects. Mandrills might not be great. Maybe Blossoming Defense isn't that good. What do we cut? What do we cut? Let's cut like a Serum Visions. And I guess Flame Slash. We haven't seen them grab Batterskull yet, but I imagine it's in their deck. Maybe just cut one more Tarfire. Yeah, I don't know. We'll run like this. See if this works. So that game we just didn't really draw any threats. The only threats we drew were Delvers, and they were like turn 4 or 5, which is not great. You know, obviously you want Delver on like turn 1. We needed to draw, you know, Hooting Mandrills, Tarmogoyf, Stormwing way sooner. Alright, we'll keep this. We have Veil of Summer, so they can't Thoughtseize away anything. And we can Stubborn Denial a 3-mana Teferi if we have to. We don't have removal for... we don't have removal for Stoneforge if they play one, but we could Serum Visions into one. So we're just going to play Waterlog, pass turn. If they don't Thoughtseize or anything, then we will Serum Visions on our next turn and then have Stomping Ground up for Veil. Looks like they are going to try to Inquisition us. Thoughtseize. Yep, so we're going to Veil this. That's not what I wanted to draw. It could be better. Alright, well, let's just go fetch Basic Island and cast Serum Visions. Okay. The Delver I don't care for, but I do like the Blossoming Defense, so we're going to top that. Say go. Next turn, we can play Tarmogoyf with Blossoming Defense up. Oh, please just like Inquisition or something and don't play your second land so that I can Stubborn Denial. That would be so great. Please do it. Please do it. I love when opponents, they don't play their second land and then I get to like soft stub stuff. Okay, well, that's maybe a problem actually. What card? Which one are they getting? Fire and Ice? They get Fire and Ice. Batterskull. Okay. So if they get Fire and Ice, it's actually not too bad because our creatures are green. Batterskull, though, we can't deal with right now. Alright, so we're going to shock this in. Play Tarmogoyf. Say go. And then next turn, if they don't try to kill our Tarmogoyf, we can Blossoming Defense with and attack with it. And then play Stormwing and have Stubborn Denial up, which is pretty good. Okay. Yeah, so let's shock this. Alright, so let's go to combat. Attack for 3. They probably are not going to Batterskull to try to block. I hope they do. We're going to blow him out with his Blossoming Defense. Okay. Sure. Please block me. Please block me. Block, 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 block. Oh, yes. You love to see it. Alright, so we're going to do this. Oh, we should have... No, probably actually doesn't matter. It's fine. No. Okay, and then now we get to cast Stormwing. And we get to Scry. I don't want either of these cards. Okay, so now they have the stupid Batterskull on the table. They got to spend 3 mana to put it back in their hand, and then 2 mana from the Stoneforge to be able to put it back down again. So they can't do it in 1 turn, which slows them down by quite a lot. Let's hope they don't have a 3 mana Teferi to bounce something here. That would be very annoying. Serum Visions, okay. 1 on top, 1 on bottom. Kaya's Gal could be pretty bad too right now, because if they make us sack a creature, we're probably sacking the Goyf, and then they make us exile their... Sure, okay. So they're going to Fatal Push our Goyf, which is fine. We have Hooting Mandrills in our hand, so once our Goyf's dead, it frees us up to delve away our graveyard. Alright. So we could crack the Waterlogged Grove, see if we draw anything to pump our Stormwing. I think we want to do this just so we can kill this Stoneforge Mystic. God, that's not what we're looking for. Alright, let's go to combat. Attack for 3. And then we will play Tarmogoyf. And they have land sorcery. So if we keep instant creature, then our Goyf stays. So... yeah, our Goyf's still at 4/5. Okay, cool. Alright, you're up, opponent. If they draw land, they can bounce the Batterskull. They can bounce it back to their hand and put it back down. But all of our threats other than Hooting Mandrills outclass it. I guess they could just equip it for 5. They could just equip it to something. Yeah. That might be actually their plan. That should be, to be honest, that's probably what they should do. Rather than bounce it back to their hand and then put it back down and use all their mana, it's probably better just to put it on like one of these 2 guys. But we'll see what they do. If they do put it on something here and they attack with it, we probably double block. Okay, looks like they're going to do the bounce back to their hand and put it back down trick. Which I don't think is the right play. Because if they're going to do that, other than Hooting Mandrills, all of our threats... Okay. Probably just bottom it. Say all of our threats outclass this anyway. Alright, let's start. So let's go get Basic Island. Serum Visions. Oh, those are all good draws. We're going to top all those. So let's bolt the Stone Forge. So now they can bounce the Batterskull back to their hand, but they have to cast it for 5 mana and use their whole turn next turn to do that. Let's go to combat. Attack with everything. They just take it. All right. Well, that's pretty good for us because I guess now they can equip the Batterskull to the Snapcaster, and if that's their whole turn, then they're going to die. Okay. So please don't draw removal here. And like, please just be your whole plan is just attack with the Batterskull. If they attack with the Batterskull, are they dead? It has Vigilance, though, I forget. So they actually can block. Yep. So they're going to gain 6, go to 13. Alright, so we attack with everything. If they don't block, they're going to take 11. Because they'll take 8. Yeah, because it'll be 7 plus 3 is 10 plus 1 is 11, and they're not dead. And if we... Oh, man. Unfortunately, we have to sit back. Let's just hope they don't draw removal. Please don't draw removal. What'd they do with their Serum Visions? 2 cards on top. Shoot. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Fuck. Okay, well, they're going to bounce one of our guys. Or not. They probably have removal on top of their deck, actually. If that, like, if they didn't bounce our guy there, it basically signifies that they have, like, a Fatal Push or something, or an Aether Gust on top of their deck. Okay, so they attack. What do we block with? Probably block with Tarmogoyf. Seeing as... the Goyf dies to Fatal Push and stuff. I guess we're just going to block with both. Let's just see. Yeah, we'll just block with both. Like, whatever. That way, if they do have removal, they can't kill both of our guys. Okay, so that's what we figured. They had removal. I'm gonna lightning bolt that. Oh my god, are you kidding me? What a luck sack. We have lightning bolt on top of our deck. Or we have Tarfire, so yeah, we're gonna search. God, double removal. Yeah. So we figured. Again, they didn't bounce our guy. So that sucks. Well, they don't gain any life either, I guess. So it's sort of a win, but yeah, so we're in trouble. Engineered explosives would be great. Let's see what we draw. Manamorphose. Oh, all right. Play that. I guess we'll go red-blue. Did it. Yep, X is 2. And let's blow it up now, I guess. Alright, well, we're not dead yet. We're not in a good spot. They have a Batterskull and a Jace, but we're not dead yet, so... yeah. Dang. If they didn't have that double removal... I mean, I guess even if they only had one removal, we still would have been trading and had no threat left. But, yeah. Well, that sucks. Okay, pass turn. Please, like, play like an opt or something at the end of turn. I don't think they even have that deck. Like, do like an... no. Never mind. I was thinking, like, they could opt... yeah, we're dead. Okay. Alright, GG. Dang. Oh, well, they just do better than we did, so... oh well, that's how it goes. Losing to Esper Control, but yeah. See you guys in round 3. Alright guys, I apologize if the first 2 rounds, the resolution wasn't that good. I just got a new camera set up and I'm using OBS rather than my graphics card to record my screen. So hopefully the resolution from this round going forward will be better. But welcome to round 3 of this Modern League with Temur Stormwing Hooting Delver. We are currently 1-1 up against Lord of Puntlantis. We're on the play. This is unfortunately a mulligan. Alright, well, this is going to be a keep, but I don't like keeping hands with no threats, especially when we are blind and we don't know what we're up against. So I am going to bottom, I think, the Tarfire because we have double bolt already. And I think having the 3 lands is probably going to be better. So, I guess we shotgun Breeding Pool and then just say go. Obviously, it doesn't give away too much information other than the fact that we have a play. Serum Visions off of Spire Bluff. Okay. So this could be Storm. Could be the red-blue Phoenix deck, which has also kind of been seeing a little bit of like comeuppance again, so I don't know. We are definitely going to Thought Scour ourselves though into turn here and hope to draw a threat. Manamorphose, okay. It's a pretty good one, especially when we just drew Manamorphose. Alright, let's cast Manamorphose. Let's go blue-red. Cast this Stormwing out there. And Scry into Delver Bolts. Yeah, I think we're going to top both these. We'll draw the Delver first and then have the Bolt be right after it. That way the Delver is going to flip. So then we have a guaranteed 3-2 in the air. Oh, what did they do with their... They bottom both cards with their first Serum Visions, and they're casting a second one. So potentially they're looking for a second land. They might have kept a 1-lander. Which is good for us if they miss their second land drop here. Or even if they don't miss their second land drop, but they're behind, it's good. 1 card on top, 1 card on bottom. Okay, they do hit their second land. So it could be their 3rd land. Oh, looks like our opponent might be streaming too, so they have test there. So, okay. So we're not going to Serum Visions because we know that the top of our deck is a Lightning Bolt. We're going to flip our Delver. So we're just going to play the Delver and say go. We don't get any prowess triggers, obviously, off the Stormwing there, but it's fine. I didn't want to throw Lightning Bolt away, not knowing if, as foretold. Okay. Well, we should have probably thrown the Lightning Bolt away. I didn't want to throw a Lightning Bolt out there in case we needed to actually kill something with it, which, yeah. So I think we're going to bolt them now end of turn because there's going to be a race, basically. And obviously we miss a prowess trigger here, but we don't have double red, so we need to utilize all of our mana as best as we can. So we're going to draw a Lightning Bolt, flip our Delver. So we're going to cast Serum Visions. If we hit a land here, a fetchable land, this would be really good for double red. Simian Spirit Guide? Alright, whatever. That's fine. They just put themselves lower. Oh, that's a great draw. Okay. So, I mean, I guess we don't really care about the Delver. We'll top the Serum Vision just because it's another spell. So we're going to Manamorphose. We'll go red. Yeah, we'll go red. Bolt them twice. And then they're dead. Sweet. All right, turn 4 kill. Nice. Okay, so we're up against As Foretold. So what do we want here? Engineered Explosives comes in because they're primarily going to be playing tokens to kill us, the Crashing Footfalls. Aether Gust is good because it sweeps their tokens away. Blood Moon, not so much. Veil of Summer, I don't think so. Might be mainly it. Yeah, might be mainly it. Klothys I don't think comes in here. Grafdigger's Cage doesn't do a whole lot. They could be running Finale. If they are, then we might want Grafdigger's Cage, but I don't know if they are. Alright, so what do we not want? Blossoming Defense, probably not. They don't really play any kind of removal, though I guess they played Lightning Bolt, but other than Delver, Lightning Bolt doesn't really kill a whole lot of our stuff. It can potentially kill a Stormwing, but, you know, if we have open mana, then we can protect it, so. Tarfire is not great. Doesn't really kill anything of theirs. Vapor Snag is questionable. They don't have many creatures, but again, they do have tokens, so Vapor Snagging a token is a way to kill it, essentially. So it's actually not too bad. I think we'll probably keep it like this for now. And if we see them play Finale of Promise or whatever, the red Finale, to hit stuff from their graveyard, then we may bring in Grafdigger's Cage. Veil of Summer also could be... I think we are going to bring in... I think we'll bring in a Veil, cut Tarfire, and cut Sinkhole. I think they probably run Remands, if I remember right, so I think Veil of Summer might be good. Okay, I mean, it's not great, but we'll keep it. We have a turn 1 threat. The Serum Visions will hopefully flip our Delver for us, so... Yep. Alright, Goyf's a good draw. So... let's go fetch... I guess let's get Breeding Pool so we have green. And then play Delver. Say go. Exile Greater. Okay, so they're playing the Restore Balance version. 2 Greater Gargadons. That's kind of scary. Excellent. So Delver's flipping. Does it matter? I guess we'll play Scalding Tarn. Go to combat. Attack for 3. Let's go fetch basic Mountain. And play Goyf. And then next turn we can, like, Thought Scour ourselves, play Stormwing. As Foretold. Anger of the Gods. Wow. They got us with that one. Didn't see that one coming, but that's fine. Okay, so Serum Visions. Yeah, like both of these cards. I guess we'll go Stubborn Denial first so that we can stub. I'm like debating if I want to play the Stormwing here, but I think I do. Let's go Tarmogoyf first and then the stub after. So that way if they don't kill our Stormwing this turn, we can play Tarmogoyf, and then in response to them trying to kill it, we can Thought Scour, draw the Stubborn Denial, and then cast it. Okay, looks like they're digging. I like the fact that they're cracking a land, which means they're not playing Asvertold this turn. All right, awesome. So we have... All right, so this is pretty good. So let's Thought Scour them to draw that Stubborn Denial we have on top of our deck. Trigger Prowess. Let's go to combat. Attack for 4. I don't like the fact that I just milled like 2 lands off their deck that they would have been drawing, but it's okay. We have Stubborn Denial, so whatever they try to do, we can counter it. Electro Dominance. Sure. And then we'll probably stub whatever they cast. Yeah, that's getting stubbed for sure. So we'll Stubborn Denial that. We got another Prowess trigger too, which feels good. And then we will play a Tarmogoyf and say go. Let's just hope they don't have another Restore Balance, and if they don't, probably in pretty good shape. They only have 2 cards left. And their Greater Gargadons have like 7 counters on them, so they can't like sack all their lands right now and bring these into play. 4 mana. Okay, so they do have Finale of Promise. That is unfortunate. So what does this do? We choose number of lands. And then creatures and discard cards. Okay. What do they have in their hand? They must have something in their hand they get to Electro Dominance. Well, that sucks. Okay. Discard the Vapor Snag, keep the explosives. That way if they do happen to put tokens into play here, we can blow them up. Oh, wait, what? Wait, did I just... what? Okay. I don't know if it just said... Well, apparently I didn't read close enough. When it asked me to discard a card, it must have said, like, which card do you want to keep? And I clicked on Vapor Snag, and that's the card it wanted me to keep. So that's great. Wish this was Engineer Explosives instead of Vapor Snag. But it is what it is, I guess. That sucks. Okay, well, let's draw nothing. Guess we'll crack this, draw a card. Okay, might as well Vapor Snag one now, I suppose. Well, that sucks, because we could have just blown up both of their Rhino tokens. And now we are nothing. We got nothing in hand, and they have a 4/4 on the table. Yeah. I must not have read this properly. Well, we're probably going to lose this one. But at least we have game 3, so... yeah, God, that really sucks. That really sucks. Yep. Yep. Next turn they can sack all their lands and put both Gargadons into play. Or I guess they can't put both. Yeah, okay. We're dead. stupid. Okay, so Grafdigger's Cage is definitely coming in. Flame Slash comes out. And we'll cut a Serum Visions too. Veil of Summer actually probably isn't good enough here. Let's bring Flame Slash and guess Serum Visions back in. Yeah, that sucks, man. I don't know what it said over here on the side, but it clearly didn't say select which card you'd like to discard. It's probably like select which card you'd like to keep, which is stupid. Okay, I mean, I guess yeah, we'll keep it. The Engineer Explosives is pretty good. I'm mulliganing to 6. Let's just play Scalding Tarn, say go. Alright, let's go fetch. Guess Stomping Ground. And then we'll Lightning Bolt, so that way our Goyf is at least like a 2-3. Alright, let's just go get Basic Island. Goyf number 1, your go. If they bolted here, I guess, you know, it kind of sucks, but we have a second one, so it's not the end of the world. Sure, that's fine. Okay, so let's play Delver. Let's play Goyf number 2. And we'll get Steam Vents. That way we have all 3 of our colors, so that if we need to play Engineered Explosives on 3 to destroy like an As Foretold, we can do so. If we play As Foretold, Restore Balance here, that's going to kind of suck. There's As Foretold. No Restore Balance. Okay. Flip, please. Beautiful. Okay. Let's go to combat. Let's attack for 6. And then Engineer Explosives on 3. Or we do it on 0. If we put it on 3, it destroys this. If we put it on 0, it can destroy tokens. I don't know what's better. If they had Restore Balance or something, they would have already cast it. So I guess it's probably better to put it on 3 and then hope they don't draw one this next turn. So then we can destroy it the turn after. If they have a second As Foretold too, they now have to wait to play it. Might have another Abrade in their hand. I was say they're just going to crack all their stuff to hopefully draw something. Ooh, and they didn't draw it. That's good. All right, well, let's blow this up now to get Artifact and Enchantment in the yard. And now we have Stubborn Denial up as well. So they're going to be at 2. And we have Protection. We have Counterspell Magic. So I'm pretty sure they're dead here. I don't know what they're going to do to get out of this. Sure. We'll just let it, we'll just stub it, but we'll just let it go. It's fine. Either way, they just gave up. So, all right, sweet. Taking down Temur Restore Balance. We are 2-1. See you in round 4. All right, everybody, welcome back to round 4 of this Modern League with Temur Hooting Stormwing Delver, or Temur Stormwing Hooting Delver. We got to find an acronym for that. My camera settings are changing together like every round, so I'm still figuring out this new camera. But either way, we're currently 2-1 up against Psychic, and we are on play. Yikes. I think this is a mulligan. 5 lands with 1 threat and a Manamorphose I don't think is good enough, so we're going to mull this. All right, no threat hands. I don't like to keep blind, but you know we have cantrips, so we're gonna keep it. We will bottom the island, and we'll lead with probably Scalding Tarn and Serum Vision. So, all right, let's go crack this. Get a Steam Vents. We're looking for a threat here. I don't want either of these. The Thought Scour maybe, but I think I'm going to bottom it too. So this way we could potentially draw a Stormwing on turn 2, and then we can play it with the Manamorphose we have in our hand. See what our opponent is on. Hallowed Fountain. Okay. So this could be like blue-white control or blue-white Shark Blade, potentially. That's been a deck that like Harry MTG or something has been kind of making popular. So we will see. That's not what we wanted. Okay. Let's play Misty, I guess, and say go. If they play Stoneforge Mystic on turn 2, then it very likely is like the blue-white Shark Blade deck that's running around. Okay, could be Bant. See if they got a green source here or not. Okay, it is Bant. So it could just be Bant Stoneblade. Utopia Sprawl. Yep. Can't stub that. Alright, let's go fetch Breeding Pool. Oh, that's not what we want either. Okay, I kind of want to just throw this Manamorphose out there to get it out of her hand and just try to cantrip into something. I guess we might as well. See if they counter it. No. Okay, let's go green. I guess let's go green-red since we have Island. Or we can fetch Island. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's go get... I guess if we're up against a Hallowed Fountain deck, we probably want to get all of our shock lands because they probably have Path in their deck. So let's play Delver. We'll just let the mana fizzle. And let's say go. See if this thing gets pathed. Probably does. Nope, just cast an opt. Okay, it's fine. See if they like cast a Jace the Mind Sculptor or something next turn. So it's probably just like Bant control. Probably Stoneforge in the deck too. I can like almost certainly guarantee there's Uro in the deck. That's what the green's for, I would imagine. Other than Utopia Sprawl. Telling Time? Wow, that's not a card you see in Modern. I really like this card, to be honest. I think it's awesome. You get to look at 3 cards. And you get to like basically choose 2 of them. Draw 1 right away. Put the next one for the next draw on bottom. But I don't know why it doesn't see more play. It's weird they do that at sorcery speed. I wonder if they must be digging pretty hard for something. Okay. Well, hopefully our Delver flips here because we really need a clock going right now. Doesn't flip. But a Tarmogoyf isn't that bad of a draw. Let's go to combat. Let's attack for 1. Unfortunately, this Goyf is not going to become a... Alright, so I kind of want to kill our Delver with our Flame Slash so we can cast Tarmogoyf and have Stubborn Denial up, like a hard stub. I think that's probably not a good idea, but I'm thinking about it. Alright, so we could play the Goyf. If they have a Supreme Verdict or a board wipe, it's going to suck, but I don't think just playing Delver of Secrets is probably going to get us there. We need to have more pressure. Another Telling Time? Wow, that's weird. I don't think I've ever seen any deck play Telling Time in Modern. Again, it's a good card. At least I think it's a good card. I don't know why it doesn't see more play, but I don't think I've ever seen anyone play it before. Especially, too, now that Frantic Inventory is a thing. You know, I figured they'd play Frantic Inventory over Telling Time, but Temporal Mastery? What the crap is going on? Okay, so I might Lightning Bolt my Delver to hard stub this, because I don't know if we can let that resolve. Yeah, alright. So this might be stupid. We're going to see. They're probably like, wait, Lightning Bolt what? If they don't have a counterspell to stop this, then it'll be good, but... Alright, I don't know what kind of jank we're up against. It's got to be like Blue-White Miracles, and Telling Time is to set up the top of their deck for Miracle. That's got to be the reason why they're playing Telling Time, which makes more sense now, obviously. But, yeah, that's just an interesting combo for sure. Right, they shocked Breeding Pool and did nothing. They have a Snapcaster Mage in their hand. Oh, man. All right, well, attack for 4. I wonder if they're probably just going to, like, Snap Opt. Say go. They have to have a Snapcaster. Okay, so this is just like Bant taking turns? It's got to be just like Bant taking turns. Because they're running Temporal Mastery, Dictated Crewfix. Yeah, this has to be just like Bant taking turns. This is a weird matchup. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Well... They have a temporal. Yeah, time warp. All right, well, we're just gonna let them do their thing. And, yeah. Probably dead at this point. Yeah, it sucks. Mystic Sanctuary is so obnoxious. There's Uro. Okay. Figured they have Uro. I mean, why else are they playing green? It's probably they're one of their win cons, obviously. Another Dictate. Great. I get to draw 3 cards. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we're gonna let them go. That's wonderful. Oh, it's basically Band Control, but just more annoying things. The fact that they get to take turns forever. It's basically Band Control, though. Cast Uro. Spawns artifacts too. Yeah, of course it does. Why would it not, right? This card does everything. God. So many cards that they printed, just stupid. This card's stupid. This card's stupid. This card's stupid. Ah, the power level. It's just absurd. Ooh, I get to draw cards though. That's good. Okay, well, let's Lightning Bolt that, because that card is dumb. I guess let's go fetch basic mountain. Kill that. Play that. And play Goyf. And say go. Yep. They attacked, we double block. You just chump. Probably just jump. I guess if we double block, they have to recast it next turn, so sure. Wait, what? This is a... Oh, right, it's a 5/6. So they don't get to kill both of our guys. God. This right here. So stupid, man. They just get to play the same card 5 times. Like, God. What I'm not gonna go through. This is just dumb. I'm just bored. Like, just to put me out of my misery, right? Alright, Grafdigger's Cage is coming in. Klothys is coming in. Aether Gust is coming in. Blood Moon's coming in. And we are getting rid of Vapor Snag. Probably Flame Slash, Tarfire, and Sinkhole. Veil of Summer, probably not. I don't think they're playing like any counter spells. They might pull some in from the sideboard, but they're not. It doesn't look like they're playing any main board, so I don't think so. Blossoming Defense, maybe we don't keep. I didn't see any removal out of them, but I can't imagine that they don't run Path to Exile. Maybe cut one. We'll keep the Sinkhole just because it can kill Teferi. Yeah, or kill Planeswalkers, something like that. Alright, let's do this. Oh, this card's so good. And this card, but basic islands, probably not good enough. If we had cantrips, demol this. Alright, I'll keep it, I guess. It's bottom of land. Man. That sucks. God, that 7-land hand would have been great if we had at least one cantrip. Like, I can work with a 1-lander if we had a cantrip, but that's unfortunate. Alright, well, let's play Delver. Can fetch probably basic Forest off the Misty. So that way if we do draw Blood Moon, we can cast Metamorphose to get our colors. That's exactly what I wanted to draw, was a Misty Rainforest. Alright, go to combat, tap for 1. Probably just hold the fetch until our upkeep so we can fetch away something if it's not something we want to draw. So. Okay. Alright, come on. Give me something good. Stormwing. Alright, I'll keep that. It's decent card. Alright, let's go to combat. Attack for 1. We'll go fetch basic island, basic forest. So we have all of our colors. So if we do happen to draw Blood Moon, we'll be fine. Go basic island, basic forest. We'll keep open green for Blossoming Defense if we have to. Please don't have a counterspell. God, they do have a counterspell. Oh, Telling Time. Okay. Whew. That's fine. You can Telling Time. It's like, please don't counter this. I guess we'll just go blue-red. In case we draw Blood Moon. Nope. Okay. Well, we get to set our Delver up to flip, so that's nice. Hopefully, I guess. We'll cross our fingers. Yeah. It's fine. Do we want the Goyf? Probably, right? I think so. I think we just want threats, so we'll top. Alright, so I go. If they just play 3 mana Teferi, we probably just Blossoming Defense our Stormwing so they can't bounce it. And then we can kill the Teferi on the crackback. Nothing. Alright, cool. So our Delver's going to flip. Do we need to shock the mana? Do we need to shock in mana for Metamorphose? Let's see here. We can cast it, draw, play Tarmogoyf. We can do it after combat though, so I guess let's just go to combat first. Attack. We're probably not gonna like blow anything yet. We're not gonna Blossoming Defense or Lightning Bolt because we don't really need to. Let's go Metamorphose. We could have done again pre-combat, but we lose 1 point of damage. But I don't want to. I don't want to waste the mana. So play Tarmogoyf, and then say go. I want to hold this for protection. You know, if they live at 1 life, then I'll blame myself for not casting that Metamorphose pre-combat. But yeah. So if they don't do anything to kill us this next turn, they're probably dead. Uro? That's fine. Okay, sweet. So that means that they're probably dead. Let's see here. So at 13, they're going to take 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So yeah, I think they're dead. If they have a path to exile, they're probably still dead. So let's go to combat. Let's attack with everything. We will Lightning Bolt. See if they respond. So this is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is Xaxes right now. So let's see if they do anything. And if they do, we Blossoming Defense, and then they're still dead. Sweet. Okay. Worked out. Do we change anything? I don't think so. We didn't really see anything from them that signaled a sideboard card, so I don't know what they brought in. But I think everything in our deck is still fine. The only card that again, a little bit questionable is potentially the Blossoming Defense could be something else, like a Veil of Summer, but I haven't seen them play counterspells, so I don't think Veil is probably very good here. Maybe Vapor Snag, because it can bounce Uro back to their hand. It might be better than Blossoming Defense, to be honest. But we have Aether Gust to do the same thing. Now, actually, you know what? I think I would. I think I like Vapor Snag over Blossoming Defense. Well, maybe. Blossoming Defense kills faster, though. It's a tough call. Blossoming Defense does protect against 3 mana Teferi, which is very annoying. Yeah, I'll just keep it as it is, I guess. Worked out, you know. I wish we'd drawn sideboard cards that game, but okay. Yeah, I mean, we'll keep it. We got a Goyf to play out. We got Aether Gust, which is definitely pretty good against Uro, and we have Stormwing, which is a great threat. So really could use a Graph Digger's Cage. Beggars can't be choosers, so we'll keep it. See how it goes. They're mulliganing to 6. So that's maybe good news for us. Okay. Do we lead on Scalding Tarn or Waterlogged Grove? Play Scalding Tarn. Let's go get... I guess let's just go get Basic Island. Again, if we draw Blood Moon, we really want to have our basics, so... Hooting Mandrills. I don't think I want that right now. So let's bottom both of these. Say go. We drew Misty, so we can go fetch Basic Forest off of the Misty. But yeah, Blood Moon would be great in this matchup, especially since there's no Astrolabe anymore. Alright, that's not what I wanted to draw. Alright, I'll just go fetch Basic Forest and play Tarmogoyf. See if they have any removal. Ooh, they might. They might just be playing a Telling Time, actually. Okay. So I got nothing. Opt. Okay. They put it on top of their deck and draw it. Okay. Opt again. Put it on top and draw it. No removal, please. No removal. They had removal. Alright, well, let's go with Basic Island. Okay. So we can Bolt and Stormwing? Or we can just play Goyf and hold open Aether Gust. I think we Bolt... I think we Bolt and Stormwing because we get to Scry. Scrying is good. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Yep. So let's go. Let's top. So we can cast Serum Visions next turn into the Blood Moon, which will trigger Prowess. And then, yeah. All right, sweet. So let's just hope that they like play like a 3-mana Teferi or something and like bounce our Stormwing, and then we just get to Blood Moon them. That would be excellent. Okay. Gonna get Mystic Sanctuary. Please get a Mystic Sanctuary. Don't get a basic. Don't get a basic. Oh, beautiful. You gonna put the Path on top of your deck? Yes. Path me, baby. Do it. I'm not searching. Uro? Oh, God. We're gonna get him so good. Yep. Yep. Path my Stormwing. That's fine. Okay. They're gonna opt into Path? Sure. All right. So let's play Waterlogged Grove. We'll cast Serum Visions. I mean, we're going to do all this anyway. Right? They're going to opt, draw the Path. They're going to Path our Stormwing. Okay. No, we're not going to search. Bottom, we'll top the Delver. Threats right now are good. And then we're going to Blood Moon the crap out of you. Boop. Enjoy your basic island and your mountains. Have fun playing Magic. Alright, sweet. Oh, they found another basic island. That's fine. They don't have any white mana. They don't have any green either, so not playing Uro anytime soon. Alright, well, let's play Tarmogoyf. Let's play Delver. And say go. Your turn. Like, even if they draw a bunch of, like, take extra turn spells, it doesn't matter. Because their win condition is Uro, and they can't play Uro. And unless they draw basic planes, they're not going to be able to play Teferi or anything else. Oh, great draw. So, yeah, we're in pretty good shape here. Let's just cast this now. See if we hit a Stubborn Denial. Okay. Sure. Yeah, let's just top. So, you know, our Delver's going to flip off it, so. Okay, go to combat. Swing for 7. So they're going to draw 2 cards, but they need to draw, again, green sources to play Uro, and or at least white mana to do anything with that, which they probably have like 1 basic planes in their whole deck, so. 5 mana. Time Warp. Sure, we can take an extra turn. Don't know if it's going to do much for you, but you get to draw lots of cards. Can't do Mystic Sanctuary shenanigans, though, anymore, so stops that. Sure. Two cards on the bottom. Good news for us. All right, sweet. So attack them for 7. Oh, we get to even draw more cards. I forgot about that, too. That's fine, I guess. Let's go to combat. Attack for 7. Yeah, I guess we just play Delver. And do we Manamorphose? Sure, why not? Let's go like blue. Blue. Sure. Make sure our Delver flips. Yeah. Top. Okay, you're up. Yeah. So we have Blossoming Defense on top of our deck, so we can Thought Scour into it if we have to. Pretty sure we got him here. They could, yeah, say, I don't know what they could do. All right, sweet. Blood Moon, really good right now with Arcum's Astrolabe no longer in Modern. So these 3 mana, you know, hungry mana decks playing Mystic Sanctuary and chunk like that, Blood Moon just hoses them now, which is great. So, all right, we're currently 3-1. I'll see you in round 5. All right, welcome back, everyone, to the final round of this Modern League with Temur, Hooting, Stormwing, Delver, or Storming, who I don't know, I haven't figured out what the order of the words are yet, but we're currently 3-1. Last round, hoping to get 4-1. This looks like a pretty keepable hand, so we're going to keep it. We got Stormwing on turn 2 with this Manamorphose. And let's hope... Okay, I was going to say, let's hope we're playing against something that is good against. So, Urza's Tower. This could be Greentron, but I'm thinking it's most likely E-Tron. So, I think we're just going to pass the turn here and hold open Stubborn Denial just in case they do happen to play something we get to stub rather than play Serum Visions. Oh my god, they just have Natural Tron. You lucky piece of crap. Okay, well, let's get this tapped. Yeah, they just have Natural Tron. They haven't played anything yet. I can imagine it's just Natural Tron. All right, let's play Manamorphose. I'll go blue, red. Play Stormwing. Scry. Don't think we want either of those, so bottom both. Let's see what bad things are coming our way. So they're going to play mine. And then let's see if they go 7 mana Karn or something else. Eldrazi Temple. Okay, so they don't have Tron, which is good, but they do have Eldrazi Temple. So they have 4 mana here for Thought-Knot Seer. Nothing? Wow. That was unexpected. Okay. So, I mean, I think we just go Manamorphose, play second Stormwing, hold open Stubborn Denial or Vapor Snake. I think that's the plan. So go like blue-red. I guess we'll go blue-green just in case we draw like Tarmogoyf. Hooting Mandrills. Yeah, we're not playing that. Stormwing. See, we scry into Stubborn Denial. No, I think we want another Vapor Snag. If they probably have Reality Smasher because they didn't play anything with 4 mana, which means that if they have 5 mana, which most likely is what they have, they're going to play Reality Smasher. So we'll keep the Vapor Snags. That way they'll play Reality Smasher this turn, and we can Vapor Snag it or not. Tectonic Edge. 4. Okay, we don't have 4 more lands. Yep. Okay. So if they attack us, we're not going to block. Now the question is we could Vapor Snag this now, but I don't think we're going to because we'd rather get the Prowess triggers. So we'll just take it because we're going to hit them back for 8, 9. We're going to hit them back for 9. Yeah, we're going to hit them back for 9. Or actually probably more. So let's start with a Serum Visions to get Prowess going. Oh, beautiful. Are they dead? I think they might be dead. I guess it doesn't matter. We'll just top both of these. All right, so we go Vapor Snag there. Can pitch a Stubborn Denial. Okay, they might not be dead, but they're like really close to dead. Let's go to combat. Let's attack. We're going to Lightning Bolt their face. How much damage is this? They might be dead, actually. 10. Vapor Snag, that's 12. 30. Okay, yeah, they're dead. And we'll pitch a Stubborn Denial. Yeah, we're dead. Xaxes, see ya. Bye-bye. Sweet. Turn 4 kill. Okay, so we're up against E-Tron. So Blood Moon coming in, Ceremonious Rejection coming in. What else comes in? Chalice of the Void actually might be a problem. So we might actually bring in Engineered Explosives to deal with Chalice. Alright, what's bad? Tarfire is not good. And Stubborn Denial is not very good either. They don't play many non-creature spells. The only non-creature spells they primarily play are like Expedition Map, Chalice, and that new like 2-drop tome thing where they get to put a page counter on it and like scry or something or other. Which I guess they play Karn. They play 4 mana Karn. So yeah, I guess we probably need to keep Stubbs in. Blossoming Defense isn't great. Vapor Snag's not great either. We can Vapor Snag a TKS though and get to draw a card off of it. That's not the worst. And Vapor Snagging Reality Smasher is actually kind of relevant. So I think we cut Blossoming Defense and maybe cut like one. Maybe cut 1 Stubbs. Maybe a Serum Visions. Let's cut Serum Visions, I guess. Yeah, something like this. Okay. Yeah, okay, we'll keep it. We have Stubborn Denial, so if they go... We wouldn't have a threat, which kind of sucks, but if they go turn 2 Chalice, we can stub it. Okay, there's a map. Ooh, Stormwing's a great draw, because we have Manamorphose in our hand. Okay, so... I think we just have to pass. So again, if they do play Chalice, we want to counter it rather than have to use this. Okay, so let's go fetch Steam Vents, and we will Thought Scour ourselves. Alright, Hooting Mandrills is actually pretty good. Ooh. Okay. So now we can fetch and get Breeding Pool and then cast Hooting Mandrills with Stubborn Denial up. And if they don't do anything for us to stub, then we can Stormwing next turn with Stubborn Denial up. So I think that's what we're going to do. So let's go get Breeding Pool. Doing quite a bit of damage to ourselves, but, you know, sometimes we have to do. And say go. They're probably just going to crack their map, which is fine. This might not have been a great card to bring in, but... Again, Chalice on 1 is really bad for our deck, so we do need a way to get rid of the Chalice. And I'd rather have this in than just get hosed by Chalice. Cavern of Souls, that's fine. I don't have any counter spells in my deck to counter your creatures anyway, so you got it. I imagine they're going to cast a Thought-Knot Seer here. Yeah. Yep, they're going to take our Stormwing, I would imagine. Which is kind of sucky, but what can you do? They could take the Stubborn Denial, potentially. But I would imagine they're going to take Stormwing. Or maybe the Morphos, I suppose. No, it's got to be Stormwing, right? Like, it just has to be. There's no way that they just leave it in our hand. This card is so good against them. They don't have any flyers. Yeah, that's what we figured. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Another monkey. Well, not what we're looking for. Okay, let's cast Serum Visions here. See what we get. Okay. So let's go top. And let's attack for 4, see if they trade. If they do trade, then we're going to draw the Delver. Perfect. Okay. So they're going to trade. We get to draw the Delver. And now we get to play it. And we know it's flipping next turn because there's a Manamorphose on top of our deck. Oh, we should have played that on 0. Whatever. Yeah, it doesn't matter, I guess. Reality Smasher? Probably. I can imagine it's probably a Reality Smasher. Or maybe they just have like a Karn in their hand and they're debating if they want to play it and like tutor for something, knowing that our Delver may be able to kill it. They don't know that our Delver is going to flip. We know it's going to flip, but they don't know that. Well, I guess they probably do know because we topped 2 cards and we drew 1 from the TKS. So I guess they if they thought really hard about it, they should know that we set up our deck to flip our Delver. Because we Serum Visioned and topped 2 cards, but they don't know that, I guess, 100%. So, okay, what are they doing? Matter Reshaper? Sure, that's fine. Into Chalice. It's got to be a Chalice, right? Walking Ballista. Whoa, that sucks. Okay, well, Delver's dead. Okay, that's fine. We have a monkey. Okay, let's go fetch basic island. We'll Morphos. And go, I guess, green, blue. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and green to play that. And we'll just let the mana fizzle. And we'll say go. Okay, so I have 3 cards left. We have Stubbs up, which is good. So they can't 4-mana Karn us. Another Mana Reshaper? Yep. Okay, it's fine. And do a Mazemind Tome. That's the card we were talking about. We'll probably just counter this, I guess. Okay, so it scries for them. And it draws them cards. And it gains them some life. Probably worth countering. Yeah, probably worth countering. It's not a bomb, but it draws them into their stuff, which we don't want them doing, so. Do we just explosives on 3 and just kill both their shapers? I think we do. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's Metamorphose. Let's go, we'll go red, blue. Ooh, that's a good draw too, though. Yeah, let's just do this. Done. And blow it up. Thought-Knot Seer. And an Eldrazi Temple. Okay. Get to go to combat. Attack for 4. And say go. Okay, so they're going to TKS us, which sucks. They're going to take our Tarmogoyf. But, you know, at least we can Vapor Snag the TKS and draw a card. Yep. Sure. Chalice? There's the Chalice. Well, now we can't Vapor Snag anymore. Ooh. That's a good draw, though. So we could Vapor Snag just so we can cast the Stormwing for less. We might have to do that, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Yep. And then we will play the Stormwing. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so let's go, we'll top and then top. And then let's go to combat and let's swing for 4. If they want to trade, that's fine by me, because our Stormwing is going to kill them in the air. Sweet. Okay. All right. And our Blood Moon's on top of our deck, so if they do happen to do a TKS here, that's fine, because they're not going to be able to take our Blood Moon away. Just don't draw like any bomb, please, so we get to just Blood Moon the crap out of you. That would be excellent. Please and thank you. Okay, they're thinking about what they want to do. They crack their map. Yep, okay, that's good news, I guess. That means they probably don't have much in their hand. What are they going to get? Please don't drop a bomb. Please don't drop a bomb. Please just like get land past turn or something. Oh, we can't. I just realized too. We can't cast Seer Visions to draw the Blood Moon anyway. So it actually was sort of bad that we put it that way, because I was thinking like, oh, we'll just play the Seer Visions and draw the Blood Moon and play it. But we'll draw it on our draw step. So I guess it kind of worked out because they traded with us. Oh yes. Whew. Okay. All right, guys. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's use this to Serum Visions. Yep. Yep. And then Blood Moon the crap out of you. Guess we just conserve our life total. Suck on that one. I guess it doesn't really matter because they have enough mana as it is, but still. Go to combat, swing for 5. All right. See if we can ride this to victory or not, or if they drop a bomb on us. Karn. Okay. What are they going to get with Karn? Ensnaring Bridge? God. Yep. All right. Well, we do have an out to that. We do have Engineered Explosives. Okay. So we're drawing to Engineered Explosives. What are they getting? Walking Ballista, I would imagine. Yeah, maybe we should have saved the explosives for the Chalice. I mean, that's what we brought it in for, right? We brought in the explosives for the Chalice, and we decided to 2-for-1 them on the Matter Reshapers. Maybe that was the wrong play, because now that this Chalice is on the table, it's stopped a lot of our stuff. Sundering Titan? 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, and they get to play it too? Okay, well. And they can't attack with it, but they get to blow up 3 of our lands. And we now don't have any basics, so that sucks. We can still explosives, though. Well, I guess no, we can't, because we don't have colors anymore. Right on time, Ceremonious Rejection. Right on time. Well, we're going to play it out. It's going to take a while, so might just speed up this part of the video until we're dead, or they're dead. Walking Ballista? Are you kidding me? Okay, whatever. Alright, we're moving on. Okay. He's freaking locked out. That's fine. Okay, so do we change anything? I guess I'd rather have the Blossoming Defenses than the Vapor Snags, because it can protect us from Walking Ballista shooting, and it can trade like with a TKS if we Blossoming Defense. So yeah, let's do that. I guess Klothys maybe comes in too, because if they play Ensnaring Bridge, we just can't do anything about it. I'll cut a Stubborn Denial, I suppose. Yeah. Alright, be on the play. It's not great, but we'll keep it, I guess. Okay. Let's... Oh, I probably should have played the Scalding Tarn, actually. Whatever. Play Serum Visions. Okay, that's what we're looking for. So, we are going to... We'll top the Delver, top the Forest. Say go. And the reason why I'm topping the Delver and the Forest is Delver obviously is a threat. We want threats. And we want the Forest because we want to get our basics, and Scalding Tarn doesn't get that. So we want those basics for Blood Moon, if we draw our Blood Moon. Okay. So let's cast Metamorphose. Make blue-red. Cast Stormwing. And then we can set up our Delver to flip, hopefully. That's not what we want, so we're going to bottom both of those cards. Say go. Well, that kind of sucks, so now we know that we don't know if our Delver is going to flip or not, which... Well, they have a Blast Zone on 1, so I guess we don't really care about Delver that much. Chalice on 1. Chalice on 1. Alright, well, Delver can't be played anyway, so... Doesn't matter. That's fine. Not what we wanted either. Okay, let's go to combat. Attack for 3. And then let's go fetch Stomping Ground and play Hooting Mandrills. And say go. Well, they have all these control-y elements on the table right now, but we are putting more pressure on them than they're putting on us. So we might be able to get them low enough before they start to like really establish their board that we can kill them. Because Blast Zone, obviously on 1, doesn't do anything against our threats. They don't have an Eldrazi Temple or any, Tron that they're even close to getting. Again, Chalice on 1 is annoying, but man, that would be great if I could play that. Okay, we'll just go to combat. Attack for 7. Sure. Ugin the Ineffable. Alright, well, they're not even close to playing that card, so... I guess we just play Breeding Pool tapped, since we can't, do anything with any of our cards in our hand. Oh, Mr. Landrop, please. Or maybe they have their land and they're just like expedition mapping, and then they're gonna get Tron, and then they're gonna play this. Probably, knowing our luck, and then that's probably what's gonna happen. What does this do? Destroy target. They get to just kill something. Oh, they did Mr. Landrop. Okay. Metamorphose, please. Come on, man. Alright, so we can attack them for 8 if we cast a lightning bolt, but like, is it worth it to get them down to 4? Probably, I guess, because then it makes both of our threats lethal. So even if they play the Ugin, they can kill the Hooting Mandrills. And then basically, as long as we don't brick on nothing... Dismember? Spatial Contortion? I can cast this to trigger Prowess again? Nice. Are they dead? You're going to give our guy +3. Oh, you're at 1? You're dead. That's 8. You're dead. We just won? Oh my god, wow. That was crazy. Are you kidding me? Wow. Okay. Well, sometimes you get lucky, I guess. So yeah, I went 4-1. Just beat Eldrazi Tron that last round. That was sweet. So we'll go to the wrap up, and I'll see you there. Bye. All right, guys, welcome to the wrap up here of this Modern League that we played with this Temur I can't even. I've said it so many times now. I can't even say it anymore. Temur Hooting Stormwing Delver. We got to make an acronym for this deck because I'm not. That's a mouthful. But either way, we went 4-1 with the deck. Felt really good. This was the first time I've played this list of the deck. My usual Stormwing Delver deck is running Snapcaster Mages. And a little bit of difference in terms of the cards in the main board. No Blossoming Defenses. But I wanted to try out this list because a player in the Teamer Delver Discord, his name is Tubby Batman, has 5-0'd with this list once, and he 5-0'd with another variation of this list another time. So I wanted to try out the Hooting Mandrills version just because of the fact that you have more threats that are bigger. Hooting Mandrills is hard, of course, to kill because it's not fatal pushable. It's not lightning boltable. Yeah. So overall, yeah, the deck felt super strong. I don't know if it's better than the Snapcaster variant that I was playing, but it certainly felt good. We kind of lucked out that no one brought in any heavy graveyard removal against us. That is the one version of this deck, or the one downfall of this deck that I was a little hesitant to try out is Graveyard Hate is more impactful against this version of the deck in particular because you have Hooting Mandrills and, of course, Tarmogoyf, which both very reliant on the graveyard. Snapcaster Mage is reliant on the graveyard as well, but if you don't have a graveyard, you can at least play Snapcaster as a 2-drop, right? It's a 2/1. It can attack. You know, it does put a clock on your opponent. It's not the best, but it's playable. Whereas Hooting Mandrills with no graveyard, it's a 6-drop, which you're pretty much never going to be able to cast. So I was a little bit hesitant to play it because of that fact, but we kind of lucked out. No one brought any graveyard hate against us. We never saw one Relic of Progenitus. We never saw one Rest in Peace. No Scavenging Oozes. You know, so does that mean this deck is like really good or anything? No, by all means, no. We just kind of got lucky in some cases, the fact that we didn't hit any graveyard hate. You know, if we had played against like Jund or any kind of green-black rock variant where they're like killing all of our creatures and they play a Scavenging Ooze, we probably would have had a much more difficult time. You know, Veil of Summer in the sideboard obviously is helpful in that matchup. Blood Moon can potentially be good too, and Klothys can be potentially good, but that's all if you draw those cards, right? And as any Magic player knows, if you don't draw your sideboard cards, you're just going to lose. So either way, the deck felt sweet. I'm definitely going to keep playing more with it. You know, going 4-1 felt pretty good. I'd like to get a 5-0 on my record at some point. I've never done that before. 4-1's the best I've gone. Sideboard-wise, I think this felt pretty good. You know, Ceremonious Rejection, again, is mainly in there because E-Tron right now has a pretty good, like, it's kind of ticking up a lot right now. So I think Ceremonious Rejection in the sideboard is good for that matchup. And we saw it once, right? Aether Gust, that one maybe is a little questionable. That was primarily there for Titan decks, which have kind of gone away a little bit. I haven't seen them around as much as they used to be. So that one maybe could change. You know, it's good against Uro, which also those decks aren't nearly as good because Astrolabe's gone. And Blood Moon just hoses that deck as we saw in our league that we played. So Aether Gust could potentially maybe change, but I'm not sure yet. You know, for now I'll keep it. It's not bad. So Life Goes On, we never brought in. That card definitely needs to stay in the sideboard or some variation of life gain. I think the Red Prowess decks, the Burn decks are still very prevalent. We just didn't hit any of them. So, but Life Goes On definitely needs to be there, or some kind of life gain, whether it be Life Goes On or Weather the Storm or Feed the Clan or something like that. So those I don't think we can get rid of. Veil of Summer also didn't really hit too many black or blue decks. The only blue deck we really hit, or the ones that we did hit, didn't really play any counter spells. So Veil of Summer didn't really do much either, but the Jund decks are becoming more popular, so I don't think we can cut Veil of Summers either. Klothys didn't see much play either, but I think that card needs to be there, again, for Uro, for just the other control matchups where you just need a threat that they can't really get rid of very easily. So yeah, Grafdigger's Cage needs to stay. Graveyard stuff is always something that you need to be aware of in Modern. And Engineered Explosives. That one, those used to be like Destructive Revelries and stuff for artifacts and enchantments. But I think we need to keep the explosives because it obviously can still kill artifacts and enchantments. It can clean up tokens. It can clean up a bunch of creatures that are like 1/1s and stuff like that. So it has more play to it than just destroy artifact or enchantment, or like a board wipe like Fire Spout. So I think those need to stay as well, or at least probably one copy of Engineered Explosives. 2 maybe be questionable, but you know, it's a great card. Obviously, when you draw Engineered Explosives in a matchup that you need it, it's phenomenal. So yeah, anyway, that's the deck. pretty good league, if I do say so myself. Hopefully I didn't make too many play mistakes. But either way, if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel. I play Temur Delver in some variant in pretty much all my videos because that's just what I like to play. So, yeah, if you like Temur Delver in Modern, subscribe to my channel, like this video, put a comment if there's any cool plays you liked, or especially if I messed up somewhere, let me know too. I always like to get better as a player, so, criticism of any sort or feedback is always good. So, anyway, my name is Gems Magics. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.